Did you know that there's a glowing blue substance in plants that helps people to become telepathic, and it's been known about to Western science since the 1850s? In 1905, this substance was rediscovered and named telepathine because the plants that were being used by the indigenous people allowed them the capacity to see and find information about villages that were 100 miles away. The name was later changed from telepathine to harmine or harmaline. It was recognized that this substance was a substance that was previously isolated in the 1850s from the plant Peganum harmala. Harmala is an Arabic word meaning sacred and protected. The seeds of this sacred plant, Peganum harmala, were found to be under the tongues of pharaohs buried in Egypt.
The user, the Soul Caster, explains that him and his father woke up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a creepy laughter coming from the basement. Knowing the only thing down there is Clyde, his hollow clown doll, he goes to investigate for any intruders and finds this.
Alright, so I don't feel that there's anything in here or upstairs or the basement. Alright, so whatever it was, it's gone. Whoa. Oh, no way. Alright, so it seems like something was trying to get out. Alright, so nothing here. I don't sense anything.
A cross that was hanging by the closet where he keeps his dolls is seen broken down on the floor. Suspecting something might have attached itself to Clyde or his dolls, he goes and gets holy water to pour it over them, when suddenly, only moments before he does so, this happens.
What the is he doing on the floor? Oh.
He finds the doll fell forward, knocking down the holy water, and on the next morning, the man wakes up to a strange bruise on his arm that happens to match the similar pattern to Clyde's hand.
And if you look at his hand, compared to my bruise, you notice it's the same size. So, yeah. It was definitely him, I'm pretty sure.
After closely monitoring the doll, he's also caught it moving on its own, staring into the camera, as well as moving its hand.
And I just want to let the camera run for 5 minutes. 5 minutes to be exact, and see if it does anything.
So, could this be a case where an inanimate object is possessed by a demonic entity? Let me know what you believe.
Well, his first mistake is having those dolls to begin with. The second one is having that Ouija in the same room as those dolls. And the third mistake is letting Clyde give him a hickey in his arm. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You think that one is real or you think it's fake?
I feel the energy of the human. A dazzling display of energy from the world. This isn't the Super Bowl, so why the Rock Nation hand gesture? Maybe so everyone can better see with their own eye. Beautiful art displays for all to see. What were those guys there for? Weren't they suspect of being not so friendly? It's like the trophy is so uplifting for the soul. Oh, to win and display it for the world to see. An enormous event with so much energy seems very powerful to me.
Yeah, man, that right there is the reason why I don't watch any sports anymore. Like everything, actually, as a matter of fact, I don't even watch TV anymore. I might watch a movie here and there, but I just stream it instead because it just looks like a ritual to me. Like anything that's on TV is just like some type of ritual that they're doing. So I just avoid it altogether. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to watch it. It's like, no, thank you.
I have to have you clear something up though, if you don't mind. mine on the show this week. The last time you were on, we had a clip that got like 2 million views because you said something. And then people are actually attacking me saying, that's not really Bill Shatner. That's why I'm glad you're on video this time.
What did I say? I take it back.
I asked you when you were up in space, if you could clear the air of letting people know, is the Earth round or flat? And can you confirm that the Earth is round? Because there's been a lot of talk that the Earth is flat. Are you able to tell that from space?
No. I have not seen complete proof that the Earth is round. You can't tell me that it's round with any great proof, other than somebody said, oh, I went around it. Well, that's their journey. My journey is, as far as I'm concerned, the Earth is flat.
Interesting. You actually said to me that there was no evidence to you that the Earth was in fact round, and until somebody proved it to you, it was flat. That's what you said, and people went friggin' nuts over it. I didn't realize people would go that crazy.
The Earth is flat. The illusion is that it's round. The Earth is flat. The illusion is that it's round. The Earth is flat.
Wow, so even Captain Kirk is telling us that the Earth is flat? I mean, if you don't believe Captain Kirk, who are you going to believe? He's been in space for like most of his life, right? Let me know what you guys think. You think it's flat? You think it's round? I'm still not swayed to either side. So let me know what you guys think in the comments.
I was invited to speak at the National Foster Parents Association. So I finished the class, and I'm like, I want to meet every parent in this class. This is so cool. Like, I'm going to meet my new tribe of people that are adopting kids out of foster care. These people are awesome. I meet a couple new people, and then I meet this one woman. Oh yeah, what you want to do is you want to get a D-rate kid. And I was like, that's what I said. I was like, what's a D-rate kid? What does that mean? And she goes, oh honey, I make $28,000 a month off foster care. What? And she was like, yeah, because I have this many kids. And she goes, here's the thing. You want to get a D-rate kid. I was like, what is a D-rate kid? She goes, okay, here's how it works. You want to make sure they fail in school. If they fail in school and you can get them on medication, your rate goes up. Every time they don't pass a grade, your rate goes up because they're a more difficult kid. Every time they need a medication, your rate goes up. Oh. And I was shocked. Like, I was like, oh my God, that's how bad people are making money out of foster care.
These people are making money off of the misfortune of kids. And on top of that, they're like treating them horribly just so that they can make some money. And of course, the government doesn't know that this is happening, but keeps incentivizing them by giving them more money the worse that the kids do. Incentivize the good outcome so that stuff like this doesn't happen. This is sickening.
According to this player, when he made it to a certain level, he claims he was approached with a similar opportunity. According to him, they offered them a way to the top, but at a very questionable price. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Former professional soccer player Khalil Lambin, you have an absolutely wild story, including the offer to sell your soul for success. Tell us about it.
Till the day I reached the UK. And in the UK, I was offered by a journalist who in the beginning, I was not aware that he was part of this. So he basically said, let's have a interview about you. You've been in Thailand, you've been in Qatar, you've been all over the place as a young player. So the fans want to know more about you. So obviously I was naive and I said yes. And a couple of weeks later, I got some time. We went to a coffee place. And as I arrived, brother, he looked me straight in the eyes and he told me that I'm not a journalist. Like, if you are an agent, I already got a football agent. If you are from another team, I don't want to move from my actual team. I'm fine where I am. But then he said, no, we rule this world. We rule the sport industry. We rule the finance industry. We rule the music industry. And if you want to be part of the elite in your sport, you have to join the elite. So I was like, whew. In front of him, he's looking in my eyes and he's telling me that. So obviously, my first reaction was fear. But bear in mind, I was not Christian. I was not working with Christ. And I was still Muslim. And he's offering me this. And while this man is speaking to me, I could hear the voice of my mom in my ears. Do not sell your soul. Do not sell your soul. But then I asked him this question, what do I have to do to be part of the elite? He said, there is nothing physical. I will give you an address. You come at such and such time, and we will initiate you. And if you ask me today, I know that Jesus saved me from that. And as I'm reading the Bible says that what would a man give in exchange for his soul? Now that I'm in ministry supporting sports people into the world of football, I'm seeing footballers after one another coming to me and say, bro, I've joined them. Are you sure Jesus can save me? I say, what did you do for you to join? They asked me to offer my son. They asked me to go into some intimate relationship with my own mother. They've asked me to sacrifice such person in a car crash.
For you to become famous and join the elite, the stuff that you have to do is insane. If it is true, man, I don't know if this story is true or not, or if you're telling the story just to, to have a story to bring people in to his church or whatever. But I don't know, you guys let me know.
Why is SpaceX erecting a statue of Lucifer, yeah, the devil, Satan, the adversary, in their starbase? Because they always have to tell you. Elon has already told you guys who he really is, and we've talked about what SpaceX is really for, but we'll do it again in 1 minute. So they are actually putting a 50-foot statue of Prometheus inside of the starbase in Texas. But don't you know the history with the Greek gods, the Titans, and Prometheus? Well, Prometheus was said to steal the fire of the gods, Zeus and all of them, and give it to mankind. In doing so, it gave them knowledge, technology. Just like Satan, tricking Adam and Eve to have the forbidden fruit for this knowledge. And the book of Enoch talks about the fallen angels coming down and giving all this technology to mankind. It gets crazier though, because Zeus, being angry about all this that Prometheus did, he chained him to a giant rock. Take a look at the Statue of Liberty, and we already know that one shackle is broken off the foot of Lucifer in the Statue of Liberty. And think about it, liberty. Liberty to do what? Liberty to be away from God, liberty to sin, to be evil. That's what it's all about. Much like the Babylon working in the Moonchild ritual, where they summon the spirit of Apollo into a living baby under a lunar eclipse, and that he would lead by cause of liberty and destroy the Black Brotherhood, and the demons specified that it was Christianity. This picture behind me shows through generations, of course, the light bear, the fire bear.
They don't hide it anymore. It's like right in our faces. It's like, look, this is what we believe in, this is what we like, this is what we worship.
So he talks about how he's been around for 3,000 years, a vampire, and just trialing his identity through the centuries and millennia. He also said once his birth date was 4000 BCE, making it almost identical right around the time that these angels fell. Now, I've been telling y'all for actual years, don't we know what SpaceX is really for? SpaceX was created to cover up the track of what's happening in the heavens and to block out the paths of the fallen angels and normal angels as well. That's why every single time we see this crazy stuff happening in the sky, now they always say it's SpaceX, even though things like the Norwegian spiral happened well before SpaceX. They want you to be oblivious that a heavenly war is actually coming very soon.
So now he's also claiming to be a vampire. This is some wild stuff. Oh my God. You know what? But that will make a lot of sense. If all these elites are actually vampires, they've been drinking blood all this time to stay young, it all adds up. It makes sense. It's easier to swallow than deleting people to eat them when they're actually human. And don't forget to like and comment, because that will help me with the algorithm. Let's go on to the next one.
You are a witch?
I am indeed. The witchiest witch.
And they're not referring to her performing in Wicked.
And wishing her the best. And wishing anyone out there that's hurting the best as well.
The way you used to be, I miss that.
Does anyone else find it strange his actions left him looking similar to her new music video?
Perez Hilton was himself while live streaming on TikTok.
Was he subconsciously influenced by this, or is it mere coincidence?
Investigators say he was experiencing a mental health crisis.
What do you got? Is you got some personality disorder going on? Is that the thing?
She was insulted by the judges, so she flipped a switch.
Thank you.
She proceeds to cut the judges to pieces. I can't be the only one feeling uneasy about the timing and coincidences here. What are your thoughts?
All these music videos are mini rituals that they put out in the open for people to see and mess up the minds of whoever's like watching and doesn't know any better.
If you're in America, don't you dare spray your license plate with Rust-Oleum 214-944. Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare spray your license plate with Rust-Oleum 214-944 and be able to avoid detection from flock cameras and toll road cameras. Only a criminal would do that, right? Only a criminal would care about their privacy to the point where they spray their license plate with Rust-Oleum 214-944 and become undetectable to flock cameras and toll road cameras. Say it again. Don't you dare do that if you're in America, because only a criminal would do that. Peace and love. And I'm out.
You heard them, people. Don't do it. Don't become a criminal. But I should go and report the stores that are selling this. So I should ask them where they're selling it, how much they're selling it for, so that I could go and report it to the authorities. What do you guys think? You want to join me? Let me know in the comments.
Do you guys know the Beatles actually practice Satanism?
Oh no.
On the album cover is Aleister Crowley in his audio from their record. And that says, "Turn me on." And this album, which is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, was released 20 years after the death of Aleister Crowley. And the opening line to that album says, "It was 20 years ago today, Sgt. Pepper taught the band to play." Ew. But the scariest thing to me, in Thelema, there's actually a practice where they use the reversal of speech as a practice of magic. Oh, good thing you play it for all of us. Gonna Lank You Like Superman is the name of the entity or being that they're creating in Thelema on their record. Aleister Crowley is credited with the art of, they call it backmasking techniques. This is on the Beatles records. It goes back to Satanism. Yeah.
That video scared me a lot. Next time, just do the words.
If Aleister Crowley was the one that taught them how to play, man, I don't want to hear none of their music. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That's it for tonight, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below. Let's get these videos back on the algorithm. Thank you. Good night. Peace.